Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and hello again everybody. Hello YouTube, hello Instagram. It's a bittersweet occasion where I come up. Obviously, you may see it from the title, but I'm quite touched by this situation, Vincent Pitisci's death. I learned about it just yesterday. Today is August 20, so I learned about it on the 19th. He passed. Rest in peace, Vince. He passed May 7th this year, 2024. So really I'm trying to come up and say something, to honor in memoriam, in memory of Vincent. And it's been very hard. It's been very, very hard for me to do that. It is a tough piece of news to process. I sit with his books in front of me. I knew the guy personally. I had personal discussions with him that were quite deep, quite empowering, and this is sad news. So we kind of knew that Vince was busy and likely not feeling well from November of last year. But no matter how much, no matter how much you can kind of anticipate or, think he's likely struggling, he's likely not doing well, it becomes too heavy when the news lands, when you finally see and hear, okay, Vince is on the other side now. Rest in peace, Vincent Pitisci. Condolences to Linda, his wife, condolences to his life partner. I've heard so many beautiful things about Linda with Vince. And just so you know, guys, I have had probably 5 one-on-one conversations that were private conversations with Vincent Pitisci. One of them, the very first one, I may share some of it on a following video. And it was just basically me asking him if he would look at my channel, look at some of the readings I did online, and if he would say, Marwan, you can go ahead, you're good to go as a professional reader. So this is a very, very dear discussion to my heart. This was my first one-on-one chat with Vincent back in October, and I believe the date was October 12, 2020. And then I would be, I would appear, and sometimes I would join his tarot Zoom meetings. So I do appear in maybe 6 or 7 of those, and those were enjoyable. So whether or not you took part in it, friends of Vince, people who knew Vince and know Vince, watched these 2-hour Zoom calls of a bunch of readers that he managed to gather that all gravitated towards this one place because Vince was there. Okay, that was the kind of magnetism that Vince had. A pure, genuine charisma. A pure, open soul, a person who wants everybody to be empowered. A person who can give anybody a boost of confidence, a boost of self-esteem. So was Vincent Pitisci. His work will never be forgotten. My last conversation with Vince was probably about a year and a half ago. And in this discussion, I was asking his permission to be teaching everything that I know of Vince now, that I've learned, and basically I called it his course, to teach his course. And I asked that permission very, very genuinely because it meant a lot to me that he would say yes, and he did. And he did say to me that, you're more than welcome and free to use any of the material, any of the knowledge you gain from me in whatever format, whatever way you wish. And that's when I was saying to him, well, I would love it if you can write the foreword to my book. And we left it there. And he was open to that. We left it there. And then life happened. Life happened, and our store, the Lucky Gem store, was now going on year 2 or at the end of year 1. And we just got busy. As a reader, I got busier in real now person, in real one-on-one reading. So people started seeing, and you started seeing very, very less of me on YouTube. There was no need to be that much on YouTube. I'm here at the store. I'm reading people one-on-one, and that was that. So I didn't get a chance to really connect with Vince over the past year, and that's and that's unfortunate. But really, it was such. I feel so lucky to have had the opportunity to mentor with Vince a few times, to have the one-on-one conversations, and at the same time to join, during the Zoom meetings in the earlier times. They used to be amazing, guys. Can you imagine? That was right at the beginning of COVID, and everybody was stuck at home. So that was such a lovely, lovely meeting, to the point that we enjoyed it so much that Vince ended up doing it twice a month. It used to be a monthly, and then he ended up doing it twice a month, every second Tuesday or something. Enjoyed these so much, and now we got to look forward and say, okay, Vince has left such a legacy, and how best can we, expand on his teachings? How best can we expand on the knowledge that he gave and the knowledge he provided, with one intention: to empower everybody. He's a guy who, worked on demystifying tarot, on making tarot approachable, on making tarot practical, on looking at tarot and telling people, you don't have to be this or that to read cards. You just have to learn, okay, what they're good for, how to use them. And the how to use them part is his core, right? That was the Pitisci that made it so easy for anybody to really look at a deck of cards and say, maybe I can do this. So rest in peace, Vince. I'm not sure if I'm even publishing this thing, but I want to say something, and I think if I keep postponing it, it just won't happen. So there is this. I wish everybody in his family well. If people who are close family, and if Linda sees this, I hope everybody can accept my condolences. And of course, to all his friends and fans, we share the thoughts. Obviously, it's a big loss, and our thoughts and prayers go out to Vince, to his family, and at the same time, we now need to take the learning that we learned and do the same, okay? Offer it to others. Keep this empowerment, enlightenment kind of energy evolving, and pass the baton. So basically, it's up to us now to follow his methods, to follow the openness, okay, of his readings and his teachings, and to, as I close, maybe I'll borrow a line from him, and to keep throwing cards. Rest in peace, Vincent Pitisci.